Hello, Grant Swain, the owner of Gearhead School, and just kind of a quick, somewhat unscripted video, kind of shooting from the hip. Borderline on a rant, but it's something I have a lot of passion for. I just really hate to see gearheads, guys that love cars, guys that want to work in the industry, starting the industry was this illusion that all you need is love for cars and a tool cart. And what inspired me somewhat was Rustbelt mechanic was interviewing a new guy that they brought into the shop. Very enthusiastic. That's good. Make a long story short, 2 months at a quick lube, and a tool cart, and he's ready to rock and roll. And has good qualities, likes to clean. That's all good stuff. But the entire 20-minute video, I never heard a single word about what's the plan to educate this guy. Now, when I started back in early 80s, the car's mechanical beast. You could just had good mechanical aptitude. You could figure it out. Now, I always was big on education on it. Full rounds of it from a auto mechanic diploma, which is the best you could do in North Carolina in 1980, to Bachelor of Science and Career in Education. Because I taught for 20 years. But here's the deal: is you have to have a plan. If you bring in a quote gearhead, on day one when I hired that guy, a big part of it, I'd say, here's the deal: you come to me, you should have gone to 2 years at a community college, got an associate degree, and be ready to, that's the education you should have brought to the table. I can't go walk into an emergency room, with a lab coat and a stethoscope and say, hey, I want to do some surgery here. I've been watching some YouTube videos. I'm good to go. Kind of like a car business. You really can't just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and have a heart for cars with no education. If you enter the industry, it's going to be a long, tough slog. My observation been these guys tend to become the disgruntled employees. You hear them at the bars, or you hear them out in public talking about, man, I've been working on down here so-and-so shop for 3 years, and I can't seem to get out of the quick lube bay, and I'm just doing, well, you didn't bring any skills to the table. And that happens. Matter of fact, the shortage of technicians today, of trained technicians, like important trained technicians, that shortage has put a lot of shop owners in a tough position. But you have to work your way out of it. And more to start with, when you hire somebody, make sure, I didn't have this conversation, that this guy needs to understand. I think his name is Mike Baker. He started his own channel, and I'm going to comment on his channel, not just to encourage him that you need to bring this up. If there's not a plan on how to get education, talk to him about when you came in, which it should be a requirement. If I had a shop today and I hire a guy that's undertrained, I said, look, I want to hire you. Now, here's a schedule, or here's a plan, and if you can't, if you don't agree to this and timelines, you're out. I can't top one of my bays is somebody that not willing to learn to move up, and you showed up here with no education, so you got a lot of learning to do, and we'll work together to make it happen. But that should happen during the interview. Anyway, I didn't hear any comment of that. Mike Baker started a channel. What I need on day one, well, I'm getting ready to go over and tell him what you need on day one is a plan to get educated. You need to have a heart of learning, and your employer needs to have a heart of learning. If not, it's just going to, we don't need any more disgruntled ex-technicians that are now doing something else and talking about how terrible it is to work on cars. So I just wanted to get that off it's on my head right now. I just said, I need to stop and make a video, turn the camera on, threw the screen behind me, threw my shirt on, no script. I know I'm rambling, so please, if you're getting in the industry, at least recognize that you need training. I do with Gearhead School, do a plan that you can do it in-house while you work, get exposed to high-level training, not just YouTube channel, not just YouTube videos or real content used by 2-year associate degree programs. And as you hope you picked up, I got a lot of heart for the industry and to teach people how to do it right. And it's my full-time job. It's it's my project. It's my hoping to feather my cap in my whole career is to try to get a lot of guys in the shop and the industry a better place for the tech's better, the owner's better, the industry's better. All right, rant done. Bye.